almost have forced accountability, because if you're sleeping with somebody you know that you don't want to be with, you know that you don't want to have a kid by, most times it's not the man's choice. It's the woman's choice.
It's the man's choice.
No. If you shoot up the club, you shoot up the club.
He shot up the club.
Sometimes, you know how hard it is? There's 4 days in the month that we're able to get pregnant.
He still shot up the club.
Again.
So this goes back to both sides, right? It goes back to both sides. And also, I feel like, when are we going to start acknowledging you knew you didn't want to get pregnant? He knew he didn't want to get you pregnant. Y'all were both not taking accountability for the actions that you're taking in the bedroom. And now you birthed the baby. Who's going to take that accountability? But I also feel like it's not fair for men for us to be like, well, he's not taking accountability in this situation, because I believe, and y'all can crucify me if you want to, it is up to a woman if she gets pregnant or not.
Let me give you an example.
It is our responsibility to take care of that.
Let me give you an example.
1,000%. It's my body, my choice. Why is that only when it's convenient?
So if you don't think it's 50-50?
No. I think the man's responsibility on the front end, right? Yo, you slid in raw.
Right.
That's number one.
But why are we letting a man slide in raw? It's my responsibility.
Number two, you shot up the club.
Why are you letting a man shoot up your club? That's my responsibility.
But you have a lot of women who are having sex that say they both had the option to choose to have sex that wasn't protected. A lot of women don't know that a man is going to shoot up the club. A lot of women don't even want to have a baby, and men do that to trap them.
Right.
So to say that it completely exonerates the man and put that decision solely on the woman, that's a lack of accountability, because both parties have to be held accountable. We both made a decision, right? We both made a decision. We both
have a baby.
But if you have sex, then you assume that a baby is going to happen, because you're only supposed to have sex for the procreation of a baby. Right. So that means both people are held accountable.
I need to make this point. This is a very important point. And it goes back to your point, because we're mainly talking about men being accountable. And then I said the woman takes the child away from the man, where he can't be accountable because he can't see his child. My own father, we was in Philly. I was good. My dad was literally raising me.
I think she did some super conflating in order to make that point, because she went to the extreme. Because I think that's like taking a condom off and coming inside somebody. I dare to think that's an assault case, if I'm not mistaken. Like it's called sheathing or something like that. That's a crime. So for her to go to a crime to make her point, I think that was disingenuous as fuck.
Yeah, it's called stealthing.
Stealthing, yeah.
No. It wasn't, because that almost happened to me.
It happened to me.
It happened.
Y'all niggas be doing that. What are we talking about right now?
What I remember is women begging me to take the
serious?
condom off. I never snuck and took a condom off a day of my life.
Probably not you, but men do that.
There's men and women who both do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I didn't get up and run,
you know,
like if I literally didn't get up and like scoop across the bed, he would have did it. Men do that.
Keep your heart.
Well, you gotta understand.
I would like to point out that in the current day and age, it is a lot of conversation that the new locker room talk is like, oh, she bad as hell, I'ma sit her down. Oh, she thinks she finna go outside and have a hot girl summer, I'ma sit her down. Oh, the only way somebody will know that you slept with a baddie, or know that you like, because you have to understand, like, put it like this, when you can use celebrities for an example, right? Celebrities look at the women that are in their circle, and the only way that you have proof that you slept with them is to sit them down. And that's the kind of stuff that some men, not all of course, are having conversations and plotting to do, because they want to be attached to a woman that looks so good. She's the trophy baby mama is the new term, I guess you would almost call it. Like, that's what's happening. That's some of the conversations that are going on. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that that's like the majority, but we are talking, we have to take account for maybe like when you're in your 30s, you aren't a part of a conversation that a dumbass 24-year-old is having. And those are the people that are now at their prime to make kids.
What's more, men are always damn near in this prime to make kids, but what's more likely for a man to get tricked into getting somebody pregnant, or a man to trick somebody into, like, is it more likely for a woman to get pregnant on purpose, knowing the man didn't want one, or a man to impregnate a woman who didn't want a baby?
But I feel like that's not a real thing in this day and age either, because all I see is so many people saying that like they're upset about women not wanting to get pregnant. Women are literally running to the clinic, to other states to have abortions. Women are advocating for like, fuck these kids, give it back to God. I know we didn't see them memes. I know we didn't see them
Right.
jokes.
But
Like
why?
everybody's saying that stuff.
It,
So
it's
it's
Why aren't they
like
being
women aren't
celibate
trying to
then?
trap
Why is
men like the way that
it's
it may have been in the early 2000s or the
But why
90s.
can't they just not have sex? I'm just
it's
saying, why can't they just be celibate? It'll solve the whole problem if they don't want to get
Lady O,
pregnant.
people like
But,
sex.
but they can't
Because
complain
sex
about the
is
result though.
good.
But hold on. See, no, it's not. No, it can't be that good. Oh, hold
People
on now.
like sex.
It
But hold
is.
on. Hold on.
it
Hold
is
on.
pretty
It is.
good.
I
It
want to
is pretty
say
good,
this.
Lady
No,
O.
it's
You
great.
you kind
Lady
of tripping on
it's
that one.
great, you guys.
She's
Oh,
right.
okay.
It's
Lady O, you sure you
Okay.
50?
The sex is good. I got, but again, we know that sex equals a pregnancy. At some point, somebody's going to get pregnant, you know. And the
I
thing
don't
is,
know.
the
Bo
guys
look like
who are
she be getting
talking
it
like
in.
what
She ain't got no kids.
Bougie say, the
Ma'am,
guys who are
I'm talking
talking
about
like that are
25 years later,
Bo
and I
look
still
like
ain't
she
had a
freaking
those
now.
child.
are those are
If
pookie.
No.
I had a
Those are,
child in 25 years,
I had one in
25
31 years.
I ain't had
I got
damn
my
nothing.
tubes tied. But I will
No,
say
but
this
Lady
here.
O, that's not
But
a
those
true
are
sentiment
pookies
to make it
though.
seem like
Men
sex comes with
who have
And I didn't
consequences.
have a
People are
baby in
getting rid of their
18 years, so
consequences.
but
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying men who have
People
something
are
to
getting rid of their
prove.
consequences like control, alt, delete.
But I'm just saying
Quick.
men. But I'm saying men who have something
Yeah, I
to
don't believe in
lose is not
abortion,
talking
so
about getting a woman pregnant. A man who has something to lose, a high earning man, a nice man who built himself up in life is not talking about, oh, I'm gonna sit her down unless he plan on marrying her. Those are pookie bears, okay? So those are the
Yeah,
guys who
that's yeah.
those are guys who don't care to get you
Lady
pregnant.
O,
So
Lady
I'll
O,
say
I
this.
had a whole
I'm
strategy. I would make sure I pinch the tip of the condom once I come in it, then take it, rinse it off, clean it to make sure that nothing was leaking out, put it in my pocket and
what?
dispose of it outside of her place.
Okay, well, guys, can y'all have a little more control over y'all peen
Can
as
we do
well?
that?
I
So
do
hold
want
on.
to say that. I know y'all be wanting the smacks and all that stuff, but I'm just saying, because y'all know at some point, some girl may just get pregnant by you at some point. I'm just saying, y'all pull out games can't be that strong if all these women are having these ABs.
It can,
My pull-out
but
game Hercules.
yeah, it can. But I'm not saying that's a method that you should practice. You should probably take precautions, right? If you must do, we get it. But you kind of should be proactive rather than reactive, right? You know, a lot of these methods when you are retroactive, you probably shouldn't do because you're putting your body at a great risk every time, right? A lot of these pills that you're doing, it's ruining your hormones. There's so many side effects from these things that people don't really talk about. The plan C is just not where you should be doing at all. But that's not for me to say, I guess. But and even the plan B, it's dangerous. It's not good for
very
your body.
dangerous.
And when you want to actually have children, if that's what you want to do later on, then you are lessening your chances every day, right?
I
Especially
mean,
if you're
birth
one of the
control
people who
does
wants
that
to wait
too.
later on in life.
Yeah,
All
and
of it, all of it.
right.
A
It
childbirth is
does.
dangerous too.
Having a baby is dangerous. That's why you don't do it for anybody. That's why
Right.
you don't have a baby. Nobody know any kid, no
I
any
don't know. I
baby.
just say
And
take care of
I
your
wanted
bodies
to
because I have
address,
mine mighty natural and ain't nothing happened to me.
I wanted to address the
So
stealthing, right? And
I ain't an advocate for that.
I talked to several women about the whole stealthing thing, right? And you know what I tell these women? That was the dudes you wasn't supposed to be sleeping with in the first place. Most of the time, it's when women are punching down, and they generally don't. Women don't generally punch outside of their weight class. But when they are punching down, when they dealing with one of these Pookies Ray Rays, them dudes is definitely trying to sit her down because he don't have no business
Stop
being
saying
with that
Ray
woman in
Ray.
the first place. And if he know it,
Right.
you should know it too. You should know you ain't supposed to be lie with that man. You trying to get your rocks off, and I get it. But when you doing with guys like that, he's gonna be the one to stealth you. He's gonna be the one to try to do it. And many women told me it happened, and every single time, it's always a dude who is irresponsible, already got a whole bunch of baby mothers, and they be all right too. Like women he probably should have never had his hands on, but he'll catch you on some rebound. He know how to slide in whenever your boyfriend ain't doing something right, and they're predators pretty much. So when we really think about it, if you're going to be practicing premarital sex, then you have to be extra responsible about it, because it's your life, his life, and a child's life, and you're putting everybody in danger.